Welcome everybody to Lady Red Volleyball. I'm Alan Donovan here with Terry Long running the camera. So we'll see what happens here as we do the volleyball thing here at Roseland, Nebraska at the Silver Lake High School. Lady Red taking on budding Davenport Shickley volleyballs. We'll see what happens here. Just watching the Eagles warm up. They had some really good hitters. Good outside hitters, so we're going to see what Lady Red fares up with that. They do have one girl who's 6'3", the rest are 5'10" or less. So we'll see what happens here as BDS takes the floor. We have 30. Who's not listed, but I believe 24, Doug Bolte. Excuse me, who's number 30? Okay. They had her at 25 here. Thank you. Lady Red start off well here. Get a drop down shot there. Number 3 is Mariah Silva. Number 24 is Jordan Bolte. Number 30 is Jessalyn Hudson. Pushed up to the middle, cross court, into the block, bumped up. Cameron sends it over to Talon. Talon's going to strike down hard to the left side, comes back up, good response. Strike to the back row, up by Gracie, good cover, off the top of the ceiling, off by Ashlyn, Miley, but out, point for the Eagles. Back to serve is Mariah Silva. Sliva, thank you. Good pop up. Strike down by Gracie. Bumped over Talon, back over, free ball for the Eagles. Soft ball to back row, Gracie covers. Haley sets over to Miley. Miley into the block, bumped up. Good control by Macy. Macy goes back to the back. Might call it a lift, but they didn't. Back over to Miley. Miley going to strike into the block, pumped to Pie. Push to the front, free ball over by Jessalyn. Pick up the Talon. Talon's going to go softy. Off the block and down, point for Lady Red. The Eagles won in 2018 to state D2, so they have some background. Okay. Cam Aitchison back to serve for Lady Red. Deep shot, bump to the front. Cross court. Oh, back set, I'm sorry. Off the block and down. Point for Lady Eagles. Back to service number 20, Taylor Silva. Excuse me? No, this. Well, then they spelled it wrong there. S-L-I-V-A. Silva. Sliva. Sliva, thank you. That's interesting. I'm having fun with phonics here, and they're Sharon and Karen. Here goes Miley. Oh, there's the point for Lady Red. Straight too hard for the back row. Point for Lady Red. 3-2. Looking at their record, they've only lost 4 sets and only lost one match. Didn't update. Goes Miley again, but he close to the net. Talon strikes down, comes back over. They call Miley. Talon in the net. 4-3. And Jessalyn comes out, and Hannah Miller, 5'6" sophomore, coming in for the Lady Eagles. By Talon. Gracie sets to the front. Cameron's going to go softball in the back. Going to push to the front. She was under the net. Point for Lady Red. Not much you can do on the pass. It was just a bit too deep. 5-3, Lady Red ahead here. Goes Talon Rensselaer back to serve for Lady Red. Bumped up high. Brought to the front. Strike from the back. Bumped up Miley. Push up to Ashlyn. Ashlyn strikes down. Point for Lady Red. 6-3. Here goes Talon. Again. Good bump up, good pass. Crossover again. Kind of a deep pass there and didn't cross the net. Point for Lady Red, 73. I'm sitting here with a DBS, a BDS. Group. Running Davenport Chickley. Right off the net. Good pupper by Mariah. Brought back over. Strike by 23. Macy Clammer. Miscommunication by Lady Red. Gracie and Cameron collided there, so point for the Lady Eagles, 7-4. Here goes Macy Camler. Talon mishandled, good to cover by Dakota. Gracie hooks. Up by Taylor. Strike hard to the back, up by Talon. Off Jordan Bolte. Good cover on the Eagles side, that's for sure. Soft tip by Cameron. Push over to Ashland. Ashland's going to strike hard to the back row. Point for Lady Red. 8-4. Here goes Dakota Kattenberg, the freshman for Lady Red. Push back row attack. Hard, two-starter shot there by Macy Kamler, the 5'10" senior. 9-4. Lady Red ahead. Come on, baby. I'm streaming somewhere, but I have no idea where, so I don't know. Oh, tough call between Miley and Talon there who to pick up the ball, but Miley tried for it, but couldn't control the pass. Point for Lady Eagles. Back to service number 18, Taryn Filala. Okay, here goes Taryn. We'll try that one again. Up to Ashland. Push back to Ashland. Ashland's going to strike into the block. Bumped up. Good response there by Mariah. Bumped up to Miley. Cup tie in the sky. Going to be close to the bleachers. Good response. Free ball over. See if we can do something with it. Goes Talon. Bumped up cross court to Ashland. Bumped up by Talon. Coming back over. A quick shot by Talon. Cross court. Strike across court. Talon couldn't get to it on a shot by Jordan Bolte. Point for the Lady Eagles, 9-6. Here goes Taryn. Miley. Nobody wanted to get the ball again. 9-7. Excuse me? Fiala? Thank you. You're so kind. Out, too strong out. Point for Lady Eagles. Taryn Fiala. Just like it sounds. Here, thank you. Update. Short. Net ball. Point for Lady Red. 10-8. Gracie kickoff back to serve for Lady Red, the freshman. Oh, interpretations. Up by Talon. Cross court. Strike down hard by Ashland. Point for Red, 11-8. Inghausen, Cadle. Sliva. 11-8. Here goes Gracie. Good bump there by Macy. Strike off the block, pumps up to Talon. Cross over to Ashland. That's going to strike through the block and down. Point for Lady Red. 12-8. Schwartzengruber. I remember that name from watching Nebraska volleyball. Strike to the back row, backed up by Talon. Cross over to back row attack by Talon. She kind of got tripped up there. Push up under the net. Point for Lady Red. 13-8. Here goes Gracie Kirchhoff. I'd like to thank everybody for the birthday wishes. Wish I could have streamed, but I am streaming, but I have no idea where it's going to. Good shot by Macy. Off the roll of the tape and point for the Lady Eagles, 13-9. Here's Jordan Bolte back to serve. Back row up to Talon. Cross over to Ashland. Ashland strikes down, coming back over. Gracie covers. Cross it. Oh, kind of deep. Dump. Pushed by Gracie. Free ball over by Ashland. Cross over. Strike by Macy off the top of the tape again, but covered by Ashland. Ashland's going to go into the block and down. 14-9. Lady Red ahead. And Tinley Rensler, the freshman, coming out, replaced by Cameron, the freshman, Hutchison. Here goes Ashland. Flip to the plus, overpass. Oops. Nobody there to cover. Got to hustle up on that ball. Got to be quicker. Point for the Lady Eagles, 14-10. Here goes Mariah Silva. Silva from net ball. Talon, point for the Lady Eagles. Here goes Mariah again. Mariah Silva. Good point there on that strike down on the Lady Eagles side. Point for the Lady Eagles, 14-12. And Nick Lynn wants to have a chat with again. Sliva. Thank you. What?
Sliva and
Fiella. Thank you.
And
Sliva. I got a Sliva in my...
Those two are twins, Taylor and Mariah.
Okay, I got a Sliva in my finger.
And this is their mom.
Hi there.
Broadcasting on the internet.
No, it wouldn't work. Well, it's going somewhere, but I don't know where. YouTube changed all my stuff. No, we're not on Strive. They're on Strive. I think so. We usually do YouTube. It'll be on YouTube by tonight. So, yeah, I can upload it there. You're welcome. Here goes Mariah Silva. Push cross over to Talon. Talon gets strike on cross court and down. Point for Lady Red, 15-12. Nice chat there by Nick to kind of break things up a bit. Dakota's in there, and Haley Feldman comes out. Cameron Hutch back to serve for Lady Red. The freshman. Deep shot. Bumped up to the front. Cross over. Good hard shot there to the left, but out. On a shot by Macy Kamler. 16-12. Bumped up. Might have been a lift. They didn't call it. Strike to the back row. Up by Ashland. Dakota sets. They call the lift. 2 hits. Point for the Lady Eagles. Dakota was shuffling backwards, and Cameron's kind of coming at her. Kind of messed her up. Got to communicate, baby. Here goes Taylor. Sliva. Off the take. Off the top of the touch by Macy Kamler. Point for the Red, 17-13. I messed up there. Maybe I didn't. This is 13. Thought they scored an extra point there. Popped up high in the sky, 17-13. Free ball over by Jesselyn Hudson. Here goes Talon, does a soft tap, but they covered it well. Striking the block on the Lady Red side. Down. 17-14. Back to service is Hannah Miller, the 5'6" sophomore. Left-handed. Up by Gracie. Back set to Talon. Talon striking the block and down. Point for Lady Red. 18-14. Bumped up to the front. From the middle. Bumped up. Dakota blocks. Down. Good job by Dakota to stick with that ball and drop her down there on that block. 19-14. And Coach Kerry Joe Alms wants to have a Alps. So thank you for the interpretation here of people's names. Had a bit of trouble though. I can't say their names, and the moms and grandmas and friends helped me out. I'd like to thank our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you can send money to Smith Center Senior Junior High School, 300 Roger Bartle Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. I'll try to pick up on some of the sponsors, but I'm having some internet problems with the cell phones. Neither one works here. They did give me access to the internet, but I can't seem to figure out where it says it's live, but I can't figure out where it's going to. Crossover to Ashland, down, close to the net, good cover by Taryn. Strike in the block, caught by Gracie. Push to the back row attack, free ball over. Out, point for Lady Red, 20-14. Goes Talon, up high in the sky, but set to soft touch, in, 20-15. Good control shot there by Macy. Here goes Macy to serve. By Ashland, or 4 hits if they would have gotten to it. 20-16. Here goes Macy again. Push up to Ashland. Ashland waits for it, puts it right out. Back set. Strike into the block and down on the Lady Red side. Back over. Good lift there by the arm. Point for Lady Red. 21-16.
Here we go, girls. Right here.
Deep one by Dakota. Brought to the front. Tip back row attack. Up by Dakota. Crossover to Ashland off the top of the tape and down. Point for the red. 22-16. Timeout winner again by Carrie Jo Alf. I'd like to thank Tamara Frank for keeping me up here on the who has sent some money. I appreciate it for everyone who's done that. Some of our sponsors are Midwest Family Health at Smith Center, Phillipsburg, Plainville and Russell, Matt and Alicia Brown, Curtis and Terry Overmill, and Michael and Claudia Sue Hintz. Jeffrey Charbonneau and Laura Hagman. Thank you, Laura, for all your work you're doing there at the health department, keeping us updated. Landmark CarQuest Implement and Part Place. Get yourself a combine or a lawnmower and then get you some parts if you broke. Dan and Keisha Archer, Ken and Diane Deppersman, Jack and Arlene Ben, Buck Snow Shack. Here goes Dakota. Deep shot. Back to the front. It's going to be tough. Gracie took advantage of it. On the line. 23-16. Lady Red ahead. And number 34. Who's 34? Who's 34? Schlegel. Thank you. Schlegel comes in. Good shot by Mariah. Crossed over. Gracie. Crossed over to Ashland. Tip. Back to Ashland. Cross back over to Ashland. That's going to strike hard. And Schlegel is 34. Oh, a pin contact. So set point here for Lady Red. 24-16. Like I said before, BD had only lost 4 sets so far this year and only lost 1 match. Up by Talon off the top. Good hustle by Miley. Gracie puts it back over. Free ball. Short shot. Cross court. Good shot there by Mariah Sliba. Okay, Tinley's coming in and Cam comes out. Haley comes in. Dakota goes out. Back to service number 18. Taryn Flyva. Off the top. Nice serve. Here goes Ashland into the block. In. Point for the Lady Eagles. They got a big hole to dig themselves out of, but I missed a point again. 24-18. Here goes Taryn again. Strike to the back. Up by Talon. Crossover to Ashland, but covered by Miley. Here goes Ashland. Ashland goes top. Soft tap. Yeah.
Multi.
Striking the top of the tape. Good shot by Jordan Bolte. Set point here for Lady Red. Still Taryn Flyba out. They floated on her. 25-18. Lady Red win that one. As I said before, if you're going to Plainville, make sure you have an athlete in your family, or else you're not getting on. Only 4 tickets per athlete. I don't know if that includes the managers and things like that. I'll have to steal an athlete, I guess. I'll go down there and film, but they know. I think they know that I'm coming. I talked to Tom Winter. He was asking about streaming. I got to figure this streaming thing out. Great. What's that mean? Oh, thank you. Got to figure the streaming thing out. I'm not sure why it's not streaming today. It's streaming someplace. It says it's live, but it sure ain't showing up where I think it's supposed to be. Might have to send a email to Google so they won't respond to me. Just typical. But Lady Red's going to be coming. Plainville is supposed to be coming to Smith Center on Thursday for a makeup match they missed earlier in the year when they had the COVID. But according to JC last week when I talked to her when we had the matches there at Smith Center, she said somebody at one of the Plainville girls had the COVID again. So we'll just have to wait and see if Plainville gets to make it up here or if the COVID puts that thought away. Had a nice talk with Adam Renchler on the way up here. It brought me up because I missed the Suburbans, which probably worked out for this anyway because there wasn't any room in the Suburbans. But it looks like we might be top seed in sub-state. Maybe they'll have the sub-state at Trigo. But I think the sub-states are going to be separated out on Tuesday. And then you'll go to state on Friday. It's a crazy darn place. But MCL is going to be coming up here in 2 weeks. I think Smith Center is at home on Tuesday next week. I assume that's the Phillipsburg Great Band matchup we have every year. So come on out and enjoy some volleyball on Thursday this week at home and Tuesday next week at home. Just wear your mask. Got to wear the masks.
Let's go, Eagles.
Well, Lady Red won that first set. Some of our sponsors are David and Mary Arabi, Bob and Cindy Wagner, Larry and Judy Burgess, Gary and Brenda Freeling, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Sherilyn Long, Pam and Dennis Hutchison, Brandon and Sherry Lang, Rabbi, Mitch and Tamara Holtis, Gerald and Jenna Beclaire, Eldine Holtis and the Holtis boys, Mitch, Mike, and Lyle. Jenna and Jenna Beclaire, the Eldine Holtis and the Holtis boys, Buckshot Snow, and the late Jack and Irene Band. Lady Red start off with a point. So we'll see what happens here in the second set. If Lady Red can prevail or if running Davenport Shickley come back. Bumped up. Back set. Striking the block. Brought it back out by Talon. Crossover to Miley. Miley off the tape. Call 4 hits. Tied up 1-1. Mariah Silva back to serve now for the Lady Eagles. Jump serve to the back row up by Ashland. Push over to Helen. Kelly's going to strike across court, back in on that line. Point for Lady Red, 2-1. Dakota comes in and Haley comes out. Here goes Cam Hutch. Bumped up, good dig. Going to be close to the front. Dakota's going to strike in the block. Dakota's going to push to the back. Dipped up. Strike to the back row. Gracie's there, overpass a bit, but Gracie Talon's going to bring it down. Good hustle. Oh, good shot there by Jesselyn. Strike by Talon. Back row. Softball in that corner. Point for Lady Eagles. Ashland got caught going one way and went behind her. Point for the Lady Eagles. As you can tell, I'm here near the Eagles. The Eagles' moms are near me, but we are socially distancing to a certain degree. Good try by Dakota to get it up. The Eagles go ahead 3-2. Taylor Sliva. Not a good pass. Good response by Cameron. Get it over. Strike to the back. Miley covers. Push back over to Miley. Miley's going to strike it up the roll about the tape. Rolls all the way down to the tape. 4-2. The Eagles go ahead on that tape roller. Those are hard to cover, as you can imagine. Here goes Taylor Sliva again. Up by Talon. Cross up to Allen. Talon's going to strike down hard. Point for Lady Red.
Here we go, girls. First pass.
Okay, here goes Miley Raby, sophomore for Lady Red. Deep shot, up to the front. But set, push back, over by Macy. Gracie into the block, bumped back up. Cam puts to the back corner. Push back. Jesselyn does a soft tap. Dakota sets it up to Gracie. Gracie's going to back corner, but out. 5-3. Lady Eagles. Jesselyn's coming out. And Hannah Miller coming back in to serve. Ball has disappeared for lunch. Lady Eagles showed up pretty well here. Kind of got the Lady Red just a bit off. Here goes Talon. Strike to the back row in. Point for Lady Red. 5-4. Lady Eagles ahead. Talon Wrenchler back to serve for Lady Red. Strike to the back row. Push back across over. Shot in the block. Down on a deep shot by Jordan Bolte, and too many covering the net there. Ashland Dakota there. Here goes Talon. High popper. Bring it back over. Good job. Up by Cameron. Push up to the front. Here goes Gracie into the block. Out into the tape as 4 hits. They called down, but then they gave the point, and then they realized their mistake was 4 hits, which was correct. And I'm off there. I'm on there. Good jump serve up by Bolte. Push up, cross court to Ashland. Ashland going to strike in the back row. Good cover by Macy. Short. Not a good strike there by Macy. Point for Lady Red. 6-5. Man, I'm whacked out. 6-6. Just smack me, Terry.
I can't keep up either.
Here goes Dakota. Cross court. Into the block and down. Point for Lady Red. May have been in the net. Timing is everything, as Terry and I discussed earlier. Here goes Dakota. 7-6. Deep pump. Up by Mariah. Push back and set. Back off the block. Push to the back row. Miley's there. Push up to Ashland's got a soft tip. Up by Mariah. Push across court. Strike across. Split the difference back there by Jordan. Both teams. Tied up 7-7. Tinley's coming in. And Dakota's going now. Cam came out. And Haley Feldman's in there. The sophomore. A sophomore and a freshman coming in. Here goes Taryn. Haley sets down. Dumped by Tinley. Tinley Wrenchler dumps it. 8-7. Nice kill. 8-7. Lady Red ahead here. Here goes Gracie. Up to the front. Overpass. to Miley. Puts back over to Ashland. Ashland's going down the line. Got a hustle. It's a collision there to the right. 9-7. Well, I bet the Chiefs are playing right now. Bumped up to the front. Going to be tough. Yep. Not a good pass. Didn't get underneath of it to get it high enough for people to do something with. 10-7. Here goes Gracie again.
Here we go, girls.
There goes. Eye in the sky off the roof. Ooh, off a Raptor. That's the trouble with these fields with short roofs. 11-7. Chiefs are ahead 3-0. Of course, Cam's not playing. Back at him. Tinley's going to take advantage. Shoot that duck down. Boom. Kill for Tinley. 12-7. Second kill. And Coach Carrie Jo Alfs wants to have a chat with the girls. So, this time of the year, we're kind of winding down, even though we've been busy with volleyball and football. We're kind of going to be slowing up here with volleyball here pretty soon. I mean, we'll be jam-packed through next week, this week's Plainville, but we don't have a Saturday match. And next week we have Phillipsburg and Great Bend coming into Smith Center. And then I think we thought MCL on Thursday. MCL's at Hoxie, but they're going to start with sites to begin with on Thursday, I believe, and might be at Smith Center, I'm not sure. Bump, that's a lift, they didn't call it. Going to tap back, over the rafters, pumped up, push over, strike back down. Good response on the Eagle side. Here goes Ashland into the block, bumped up by Haley. Here goes Ashland. Good rally. Push crossed over, straight to the back row, up by Gracie. Talon takes it. Ashland the hooks, into the block, brought up by Taryn. Bolte brings it back down off the strike. Miley and Tinley there on the block, 13-7. Okay, here goes Gracie Kirchhoff. That serve. Not a good serve return there by Bolte. Back row attack, but off to the right. Point for the Lady Red, 14-7. Okay, here goes Gracie again. Popped up. Push across court. Here goes Mariah. Gonna watch the laughter. Gracie's got it. Ashland's gonna hook. Push back. Mariah goes into the net. Point for the Red, 15-7. Timeout won it again by Carrie Jo Alfs. I'll hopefully get the YouTube thing straightened out so we'll be able to watch football on Tuesday or Friday. I'm not sure, but where I used to go to set up the YouTube, I couldn't get into that icon for some reason, and they were talking about shutting that classic studio down. You have to go to a new studio, which will require me to put in some different numbers and connect to a different place and have a different setup. And I just like the old one. You know, old forts can't change very well. I'm 66 today, so party on at my house if you like to stream video. Because that's what I'll be doing when we get home, is putting a video on where we can watch it. Off the block and down, good cover. Up by Taryn, back row. Back over by Mariah. Here goes Ashland. Into the block, bumped up by Tinley. Oh, Ashland tried to hook it, but falling backwards, couldn't get it over the net. Point for the Lady Eagles. And Jesslyn Hudson coming in, the 6'3" sophomore. Here goes Jordan Bolte, 24. Back to Talon. Set up to Ashland into the block. In there. Nobody to cover in the back room. They'll get dragged into the play and weren't watching this space, so Here goes Jordan again. Short, up by Talon. Who's going to take it? Haley does. A back row attack by Talon. Good hustle by Bolte, pushing the back row. Gracie, push across the score. Here goes, and it goes soft. Jesslyn tried to tip it back, but falling to the floor. Couldn't get it high enough. 16-9. Okay, here goes Ashlyn along back to serve. Cameron had been serving in his spot, but here goes Mariah to the back row. Gracie couldn't get it up high enough to do anything with. 16-10. Here goes Mariah Sliva again. Mariah is a junior, bumped up to Talon. Push up back to Talon. Talon goes strike in the block. Called Talon in the net. Point for the Lady Eagles. Here goes Mariah again. Good jump serve. Ashlyn, good pass. Push across court to Talon. Talon goes strike in the block. Ashlyn brings it up. Backs up by Mariah, by Talon. Push up across court. Bolte tries to dump and does. And Cameron couldn't handle it. 16-12. Here goes Mariah. Jump serve to back row, but Ashlyn. Cam covers. Good dig there by Mariah. Bumped up by Miley. Strike to the block. Push over. Jesslyn. Gonna go soft. Up by Ashlyn. Cross over to Talon. Talon's gonna soft to the back row. They took it. It was dropping. Close to the line. You gotta take those. It was a maybe shot. So 17-12. Here goes Cam. Bumped up. Back set. Right. Back row attack by Bolte. It's going to be tough. Couldn't get to it. Point for Lady Eagles. 17-13. Here goes a shot by Taylor Sliva. Good push. Good joust there. Talon wins that joust. 18-13. Okay, here goes Miley. Up tight, gonna be good cover. Good job. In 18-14. Jesslyn comes out, and Hannah Miller comes in to serve for the Lady Eagles. Left-handed, but by Ashlyn. Push back over to Talon. Talon on the outside hit. Bump back up. Talon's going to hook. In the back row. Going to be tough. Oh, good hustle there by Taryn. Here goes Talon again. Strike to the back row. Up in the rafters. Good hustle there. Oh, nobody covered on that other side. They were working it. They were working it real hard. Taylor brought it. Sliva brought it back out, but we were all kind of drawn into the play, and nobody covered the holes. Here goes Talon again. Overpass. Oops. She did the best she could with what she had. And they're trying to bring it back over. 20-14. Okay, here goes Taryn again. Talon. Bolte. Strike just over the net there by Macy. Soft. Oh, Gracie's under the net. Big time. Point for the Lady Eagles. Not a good pass. 20-15. Here goes Macy. Back row. Miley crossover. Tip by Ashlyn. Good cover. Brought it out. Jordan. They called Cam under the net. 20-16. Macy Cameron back to serve for the Lady Eagles. In the net, point for Lady Rad. 21-16. I'd like to thank everybody on Facebook who wished me happy birthday. In fact, I went to like the people who did, and Facebook froze on me. Back row attack by Macy. Push up to Ashland. Ashland strikes in the tape. 4 hits. But they didn't call it. Gracie cross court. Good high popper. Pumped up. Jordan out. Point for Lady Red. 22-16. Okay, here comes Dakota. Deep hit. Pumped up to the front. Crossover to Mariah. Who's going to get it? Molly's putting it over. Free ball. See what the Eagles can do with it. Mariah tape. Point for the red. Come on, baby. Dakota back to serve. 23-16. Deep shot. Up by Taylor. Free ball over by Mace or Jordan. Ashland strikes down to that back row. Point for Lady Red. 24-16. Set match pointing for Lady Red. Here goes Dakota. Like I said, they had only lost 4 sets previously in only 1 match. Bumped up high. Dakota. Pass over. Ashland hooks. Drop down. Back set. Good hard shot there by Mariah. Sliba. Tinley coming in and Cam's going out. Dakota coming out and Haley Feldman coming in. Here goes Taryn Fliba. Here goes Ashland. Hard down point. Set match point for Lady Red. Lady Red take that match 25-16 after winning the first one 25-18. So we'll be packing up here. I'll be jumping in the Wagner van, who I drove up with. Here's your paperback, Miz. Thank you for the interpretations. So, that was a lot of interesting. It's always interesting to come and play teams you've never seen before or don't have any background with. But Lady Red prevailed here, winning this one 25-18 after beating Silver Lake 25-20, 25-11. So you're watching Lady Red Volleyball on www.usd237 Next Tech Channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen channel as soon as I can figure out where it's at. I'm Alan Dudeman here with Terry Long. Thank you, Terry, for doing that filming thing.